Man, V's up my peoples. Definitely got a different one for y'all today. Not one that I normally be bringing. You know, I normally, when I come out with stories, bro, it be having substance in it. Not, something that we can learn from. Something that, that's normally what I be trying to do. That's what I would like and love to do on my platform. But obviously, man, I don't want to be so heavily bound that I ain't no earthly good. You feel me? But yeah, y'all see my boy in the back, so you already know it's gonna be ordered up. You gotta know that. But yeah, man. Anyway, bro, to kind of get right into it, I say, folks, me and LA, we never had no weird incidents, but it ain't even about nothing that we didn't or did have, bro. It's just about a lot. I'm about to kind of get into a lot. His first video that he ever shot. That incident where his mama came to get him, a lot, bro, really a lot. So before we even get into it, man, V-LOI gang, what really ain't for the lames. Need y'all to hit that like button. I know I said it already, but I need y'all to hit that like button for the boy, man. I had to remind y'all in case y'all already forgot. But yeah, the only thing I say, I felt a little weight. Like, the LA, like, bro, stop playing me, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? Is when that tweet, when I got in the thumbnail, me and Ocho, like, first I tweeted Ocho, and I'm like, because anybody who knew Ocho around this time, bro, again, get prepared for when it's going to, I'm probably talking about a lot. I'm going to try to make it short, but if not, it is what it is. But me and, like, around this time, this was when Sosa really was him, for real, you feel me? And Ocho was just like, bro, I'm that nigga like, do you? But if I start to see something weird going on, I'm going to speak on it, bro. And I think bro was just posting and doing something. And he was just trying to make it seem like he was something he wasn't. What I did in the thumbnail is why a lot of niggas don't like me, because I'm that nigga that's going to speak. You said you did what? If I feel like if I know you lying, like a lot of niggas be just saying things and doing. But yeah, so that's what the type of time that I was on with Ocho. And then, like I said, that folks was acting gay or whatnot, and he's like, and then I called him like a knockoff Sosa or whatever, and then he called me like a generic Morris Chestnut. Now that is funny, bro. That is funny. That's funny, bro. But LA was laughing, folks. My boy was laughing. He thought that was funny though. Definitely thought that was funny, and I know me, like I probably was like that, like that's not even funny. I'm being real and niggas trying to make jokes. But then LA tweeted me and tweeted Ocho, well, he just treated your ass, and I don't even know what I said after that. I couldn't see it, but man, that was funny. Whoever sent that to me when y'all I definitely appreciate you for sending that over, man. I definitely love to look at some of the old tweets and then just reminisce on what it was like for us during those times, because it wasn't as bad as it got, earlier in some of the earlier years. Like, it was a lot of fun, man, us just being young and just living, man, not really knowing, but, just kind of living vicariously, whatever you want to say. But yeah. So, one day, man, I remember what was crazy and got me really sparked this whole thing was LA Sister video, the whole interview that she did with 16. And in my head, when I first seen it, I'm like, bro, LA never had no sister. I ain't never heard LA speak about no sister or nothing like that. It was, I was just like in my head, like, bro, who is this? I know a lot of people come out in this time and they, clout chasing or whatever, but I watched it. She got the same mama as LA, and then, some of the stories that she said, man, it was definitely entertaining. So if you ain't see that in the 16 shot interview, bro, you should definitely go check it out. LaCapone, blood sister, interviewed over there and whatnot. But I thought that was dope, man. But again, I'm only saying that to say, folk, LA was so quiet, folk, and that's why I liked him, because he wasn't loud, he ain't overdoing it, he smooth criminal. LA was one of those, just, you feel me? Y'all know what it was for me back then. LA was a smooth criminal. Me, personally, I like niggas who didn't really, you feel me, have to say that they was like that, but nigga, you knew what type of time that they was on. And no, we not glorified, we V-LOI, but obviously y'all know that nigga like me, I was once lost. That was the, during those times, that's what the type of time and what it was, bro. But yeah, man, I thought that was crazy. We ain't really know LA as much as, we knew a lot of the other guys, although we have spent a lot of time around. And I remember the time that she talked about when his mama came to picked him up, folks. I remember LA, and maybe I'm misplacing. I think Jashawn, one of the guys from 600, boy, y'all OG used to stay coming to get y'all, and I used to be in my head like, why you out here like with us? And she let you come be out here and hanging with us, and she coming to get you from off the block. I don't know. To me, I just thought it was crazy, but I know that's the way to live. Like you hanging around your homies, that's just what it is. Chances are his mama was used to hanging or whatever it is. That's just how it be when you grow up in environments like we grow up in, man. So it ain't no fault to nobody's own, but like I definitely was like, folks, I ain't supposed to be out here. Your mama coming to get you. Like, what's going on? But I definitely remember. It was one of y'all. I can't remember fully if it was LA who OG came out, but it was somebody mama, and they used to stay coming out. Just folks for 600. It's a lot of them that y'all really don't even know about. But yeah. So, but to the big story, the big fish, bro. I want to get into. I remember when LA first started rapping, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story about his first video in a sec. But when he first started rapping, he made a remix to "Fucking the Crew." I think that was the Weeknd song. And I remember me and Gooch was listening to it. We crying, laughing, like crying, laughing. I tell LA like, for that's not it. I'm telling him like, for that's not it. He posted it on Facebook. First time he dropped it, bro, that ain't it. And, he ain't let that stop him. He kept keeping on with his craft. He kept doing him. And he got way back. Then we even thought that, maybe what it was we were so young, and he was like, what he was saying, we really wasn't paying so much attention to the words because it wasn't what we was used to. And again, that's just like the way of the world. When a nigga don't understand something, and it don't seem right that first time, like some music you got to go and listen to time and time again, and then you will understand it or whatnot. But like that's the type of music that song was, I felt like, because when we went back and listened to it, like after he started blowing up, we like, folks really was talking that. Like, but during when he first dropped it, that ain't it, bro. That's not it. Like LA, we crying, laughing, like for real, my nose itching. But yeah, anyways, like one day, and this was a time when we really I was overly close with M-Thing. I think this was my 7th grade year. I had just transferred to Dulles. M-Thing was over close. It was his 8th grade year. He's getting ready to graduate, but I just transferred to Dulles. Obviously, bro, them knew I could hoop. We used to hoop at the parks against each other all the time, but I went to a different school. I was really hooping for real at the school that I was at, Benjamin E. Mays. Excuse me if you were in Chicago. You knew what Benjamin E. Mays is. But yeah, so me and M-Thing was overly close, and so I used to stay on 600. Nigga, I'm talking about him, M-Thing, Famous, all them, E-Day, bro. We used to stay. I used to stay around them niggas, bro. Like, that's just what it was. I used to stay around M-Thing and whatnot. And it was just a time we was just walking over there, obviously, bro. Ain't much to do. We gonna be walking, slide to see what the guys doing. We over there. And it's dark, and they shooting a music video. We ain't even know that. Obviously, we ain't know. But they was shooting a music video. LA was shooting a hole in his head, he a dolphin. Murder. Bro, he shooting murder. Oh, God. And we in the video, and remember, like, us being in the video, and like, when we first got there, they kind of was like, we shooting a video, and, like, it kind of seemed like they was like, we already got who we want to be here in the video, and we really just came, and they ain't know we was coming, so we ended up being in the video. And when the video came out, we wasn't in it, and then we like, damn, y'all ain't even put us in the video, like, oh, bro, like, we definitely, it ain't so much that niggas really felt the way about it, like, really for real, but we definitely, obviously, we said, like, hey, folks, why y'all take us out the video, like, what happened, folks, like, but I thought that was hilarious, bro, like, we literally, that's just how we weren't supposed to be there at that time, folks, them had what they had planned. But I guess if you want to take a message out of this story time, man, I say LA, his laboring that he did to, keep going and become who he eventually became before his demise. That work ethic that he, exhibited, because obviously the rap music ain't the best, but man, some of this you can't dispute the artistry and some of the work, and then to play off the words, how they get you to think about certain incidents that we lived through, or speaking it, whatever. Obviously the energy behind it might not always be a positive thing, but the artistry again in itself is something to be admired. The work ethic, I feel like, is something to be admired. So man, V-LOI gang, if you ain't no lame, definitely hit the like button. If you're not subscribe, man. Definitely gonna be dropping another one today. Definitely finna try to turn things up, man. Try to turn some things up. But yeah, man. Till we meet again, stupid man.